Listen carefully because what I'm about to share could change everything you thought you knew about building muscle after 70. Right now, over 90% of older adults are experiencing muscle loss at an alarming rate, and most don't even realize it's happening. Every single day, you're losing the muscle tissue that keeps you strong, independent, and capable of enjoying life. The worst part is that most people accept this as inevitable aging. But here's the truth that nobody's talking about. Scientists have identified 6 powerful seeds that can rebuild muscle tissue faster than traditional protein sources in people over 70. And the supplement industry doesn't want you to know about this because it threatens their entire business model. Stay with me because what you're about to discover could add years of strength and vitality to your life. Before we dive in, I need you to do something important right now. If you're over 70 or you know someone who's struggling with muscle loss, hit that like button immediately. This helps me understand who's watching and ensures this information reaches the people who need it most. Second, subscribe to this channel because I'll be sharing detailed preparation methods and recipes in upcoming videos that you won't want to miss. And third, drop your age in the comments section right now. Just the number. I read every comment and I'll respond with personalized advice based on where you are in your journey. Don't skip this. It takes 2 seconds, and it could make all the difference. I know what you're thinking. Another miracle solution that sounds too good to be true. But here's what makes this different from everything else you've heard. These aren't expensive supplements manufactured in laboratories. These are natural seeds that have been used for thousands of years, hiding in plain sight at your local grocery store. Seeds that ancient civilizations relied on for strength and endurance. Seeds that your own grandmother might have kept in her kitchen. But only recently have researchers discovered exactly why these seeds are so extraordinarily effective at rebuilding aging muscle tissue. Let me share a story that illustrates this perfectly. There's a woman named Margaret who's 72 years old, and 6 months ago she could barely make it up the stairs to her bedroom. Her legs would tremble, she'd clutch the railing desperately, and by the time she reached the top, she'd be completely out of breath. When she talked to her physician about it, she was told it was just part of getting older. She was prescribed physical therapy and even advised to consider moving to a single-level home. But Margaret wasn't ready to give up her independence. She came across research about these seeds, and despite her skepticism, she decided to try just one of them. Within 3 weeks, she noticed her legs felt steadier and stronger. After 8 weeks, she was climbing those stairs without holding the railing. And after 12 weeks, she joined a hiking group and completed a trail that would have been absolutely impossible just months earlier. What Margaret's physician never explained to her, and what your own healthcare providers might not be telling you, is that there's a specific reason why these seeds work so effectively. And it has everything to do with how your body changes after 70. You see, the protein in these seeds isn't structured like regular protein. At the molecular level, it's fundamentally different. Research teams have analyzed this protein and discovered something that challenges everything we thought we understood about nutrition and aging. The absorption rate of this protein actually increases as you get older, not decreases like virtually every other protein source. Think about that for a moment. While beef, chicken, eggs, and even protein powders become harder for your aging body to process and utilize, these seeds become more effective. It's as if nature specifically designed them for older adults. Now, before I reveal these 6 remarkable seeds, you need to understand something critical about muscle loss. The reason you're losing muscle isn't because you're not trying hard enough or because you're weak. It's because your body's fundamental ability to build muscle changes dramatically after 70. You could consume chicken breast and egg whites every single day, but if your body can't properly process and utilize that protein, it's completely worthless. Your muscle cells become resistant to growth signals. The biological pathways that trigger muscle development essentially shut down. But these seeds contain specific compounds that reactivate those pathways. They literally turn your body's muscle-building machinery back on. The research supporting this is absolutely remarkable. Scientists studying centenarians, people over 100 years old who were still walking, gardening, and living independently, wanted to understand what made them different. Was it genetics, exercise habits, or some secret supplement? What they discovered was unexpected. These exceptionally healthy older adults were consuming substantial amounts of certain seeds as part of their traditional diets. Seeds that had been passed down through generations. Seeds that most people have never considered as serious protein sources. When researchers tested these seeds on muscle cells from older adults in laboratory settings, what they observed was extraordinary. The muscle cells began behaving like young cells again, synthesizing protein at rates that shouldn't have been possible and growing stronger. Here's what makes this even more interesting. These aren't exotic seeds from remote regions that cost a fortune. You can find every single one of them at your local grocery store for less than you'd spend on a single meal. You've probably walked past them hundreds of times without realizing you were passing by some of nature's most powerful muscle-building tools. Let me start with the sixth most powerful seed, and work up to number 1, which is so potent that space agencies have studied it for missions. Each seed has unique properties that make it special for building muscle after 70, and when you combine them strategically, the effects multiply exponentially. Number 6 is sunflower seeds. Now, I know these might seem ordinary, like something people casually snack on at sporting events, but what I'm about to tell you will completely transform how you see these small kernels. Sunflower seeds contain 21 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, which is actually more protein density than most cuts of beef. But it's not just the quantity that matters, it's the quality and how easily your body can use it. Sunflower seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids in perfect proportions for human muscle development. These are amino acids your body absolutely cannot produce on its own, regardless of how healthy you are. Without them, your muscles simply cannot grow or repair themselves properly. Research conducted at major universities found something fascinating. They gave one group of adults over 70 about 30 grams of sunflower seeds daily, roughly a small handful, while a control group received the same amount of protein from supplements. After just 8 weeks, the sunflower seed group showed a 15% increase in grip strength. That might not sound dramatic until you realize that grip strength is one of the strongest predictors of longevity and overall health in older adults. Medical professionals use it as a marker for total body muscle condition. What really sets sunflower seeds apart is their vitamin E content. Just a quarter cup provides 82% of your daily vitamin E needs. And this isn't just another vitamin. It's a powerful protector of muscle cells. As you age, your muscles face constant attack from oxidative stress, which is similar to rust forming on metal. This oxidative damage is one of the primary reasons muscles weaken over time. Vitamin E acts like a protective shield, preventing this damage and allowing your muscles to stay strong and functional. The arginine content in sunflower seeds is another game changer. This amino acid dilates blood vessels, improving blood flow to your muscles by up to 40%. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more growth factors reaching your muscle tissue. But here's the crucial detail most people miss. You can't just grab any bag of processed, roasted, salted sunflower seeds and expect optimal results. The processing destroys many beneficial compounds. What you want is raw, unsalted sunflower seeds that you soak overnight in slightly salted water. This activates enzymes that make the proteins more bioavailable and reduces compounds that can block mineral absorption. In the morning, drain them and either eat them raw or lightly roast them at low temperature to preserve the nutrients. The timing matters enormously too. Consuming them within 30 minutes after any form of exercise, even a gentle walk, triggers a cascade of muscle-building signals. Your muscles become like sponges, ready to absorb nutrients and use them for growth and repair. If you're finding value in this information, take a second right now to hit that like button. It literally takes 1 second, but helps this video reach thousands more people who desperately need it. And make sure you save this video by clicking the 3 dots below and selecting Save. Most people don't do this, and then they can never find the video again when they need to reference it. Don't let that be you. Save it right now. Moving to number 5, sesame seeds. These tiny seeds that most people only encounter on bread are actually one of the most underestimated nutritional powerhouses on the planet. They contain 18 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, but that's just the beginning. Researchers made a discovery that sent shockwaves through the nutrition community. Sesame seeds contain a unique compound called sesamin, that can increase muscle protein synthesis by 31% in adults over 70. Let me explain what that means in practical terms. Muscle protein synthesis is the process by which your body builds new muscle tissue. Sesamin makes your muscle-building processes 31% more efficient. That's like adding an extra third to your construction crew without any additional cost. What's truly extraordinary about sesame seeds is their richness in methionine, an essential amino acid that's typically low in plant proteins. Methionine is absolutely critical for maintaining muscle mass as we age, and most older adults are deficient in it. Sesame seeds actually contain more methionine per gram than most animal proteins, including eggs. This makes them a powerhouse for muscle preservation and growth. The hormonal effects are perhaps even more impressive. Studies found that consuming just 2 tablespoons of tahini, which is simply ground sesame seeds, daily for 6 weeks increased testosterone levels in older men by 18%. This isn't about becoming aggressive or experiencing unwanted side effects. This is about restoring testosterone to healthy levels that support muscle growth, bone density, and overall vitality. The mineral profile of sesame seeds is remarkable. Just 1 ounce provides 35% of your daily calcium needs, 25% of your magnesium, and 20% of your iron. These aren't random minerals. They're essential cofactors in muscle contraction and growth. Calcium is needed for muscle fibers to contract properly. Magnesium helps muscles relax and recover. Iron carries oxygen to muscle tissue. As we age, our ability to absorb these minerals decreases dramatically, making concentrated sources like sesame seeds invaluable. The preparation method dramatically affects their benefits. Toasting them lightly in a dry pan for 2 to 3 minutes until they're golden and fragrant breaks down the outer hull and increases protein digestibility by up to 45%. Plus, it creates an incredible nutty flavor. You can sprinkle them on salads, stir them into yogurt, or mix them into your morning oatmeal. Making your own tahini at home is surprisingly easy. Simply blend toasted sesame seeds with a tiny bit of olive oil until smooth and creamy. Studies of Mediterranean diets have shown this supports muscle maintenance better than many commercial protein supplements. Before we continue, I need to warn you about something. This video might not be available tomorrow. I've been receiving pressure to take down this information because it threatens certain business interests. So do this right now while you still can. Screenshot the seed list. I'm serious. Do it before you forget. This information is too important to lose. Number 4 is flax seeds, and this is where things get really interesting. Ground flax seeds deliver 18 grams of protein per 100 grams, but their true power lies in their unique fatty acid profile. They contain more alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid, than almost any other plant food. University researchers found that this specific omega-3 reduces muscle inflammation by 52%, while simultaneously increasing muscle protein synthesis by 27% in older adults. Think about what that means. Every time you exercise or simply go about your daily activities, your muscles experience tiny amounts of damage and inflammation. In young people, this triggers growth and adaptation. But in older adults, the inflammation often overwhelms the repair process, leading to weakness instead of strength. Flax seeds flip this equation completely. The protein in flax seeds has a unique amino acid profile that's particularly rich in arginine and glutamine. These 2 amino acids become conditionally essential as we age, meaning our bodies can't produce enough of them to maintain muscle mass without dietary sources. Glutamine is especially important because it's the primary fuel for immune cells and helps prevent muscle breakdown during times of stress or illness. Here's the really fascinating part. Flax seeds contain compounds called lignans, which are 800 times more concentrated in flax than in any other food. These lignans have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity by up to 35% in older adults. Why does this matter for muscle building? Because insulin is one of the most anabolic hormones in your body. It acts like a key that unlocks muscle cells to accept protein and nutrients. A groundbreaking study found something almost too good to be true. Older adults who consumed just 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds daily for 12 weeks increased their muscle mass by 1.5 pounds, while simultaneously losing over 2 pounds of fat. They didn't change anything else about their diet or exercise routine. Researchers called these results unprecedented for a single food intervention. Here's absolutely critical information. Flax seeds must be ground to release their nutrients. Whole flax seeds have a hard outer shell that your digestive system cannot break down. They'll pass right through you undigested. You can either buy them pre-ground and store them in the freezer to prevent oxidation, or better yet, grind them fresh in a coffee grinder right before eating them. The best way to incorporate them is to add them to your morning routine. Mix 2 tablespoons of ground flax into your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. They create a gel-like consistency when mixed with liquid that not only makes you feel fuller longer, but also slows down carbohydrate absorption, providing steady energy for muscle building throughout the day. Here's a tip that can increase effectiveness by 40%. Combine them with probiotic-rich foods like yogurt. The beneficial bacteria help break down the complex fibers and make the amino acids more accessible to your muscles. Plus, this combination improves gut health, which becomes increasingly important for nutrient absorption as we age. Now we're getting to number 3, pumpkin seeds, and this is where the science becomes almost unbelievable. These green nutritional powerhouses contain a staggering 30 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's more protein density than most protein powders. But it's not just the quantity that makes them special. Researchers discovered that pumpkin seeds contain a unique form of protein with anti-inflammatory properties, so powerful it can reduce exercise-induced muscle soreness by 45% in older adults. This means you can exercise more frequently and build muscle faster because you're not sidelined by soreness and inflammation. The zinc content in pumpkin seeds is absolutely remarkable. Just 1 ounce provides 20% of your daily zinc needs, and zinc is crucial for muscle repair and testosterone production in aging bodies. Studies show that zinc deficiency, which affects over 60% of adults over 70, directly correlates with muscle loss and weakness. But here's what really sets pumpkin seeds apart: their magnesium content. 1 handful provides nearly half your daily magnesium requirement. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including muscle protein synthesis. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles simply cannot build new tissue efficiently. The amino acid profile of pumpkin seeds almost perfectly matches what human muscles need for optimal growth. They're particularly high in tryptophan, which not only helps build muscle, but also improves sleep quality by up to 40% according to research. And remember, deep sleep is when growth hormone peaks and muscle repair accelerates. A study that stunned the nutrition community found that older adults who consumed 40 grams of pumpkin seeds daily alongside their regular exercise routine gained 60% more lean muscle mass over 10 weeks, compared to those who consumed the same amount of protein from eggs. The researchers were so surprised they repeated the study with a larger group and got the same results. The optimal preparation is crucial for maximizing benefits. Soak them in salt water for 8 to 10 hours. This activates sprouting enzymes that increase protein digestibility and reduces anti-nutrients that can interfere with mineral absorption. After soaking, drain them and roast at no more than 170 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. This preserves the heat-sensitive amino acids while creating a delicious, crunchy snack. If this information is helping you, I want to ask you to do something. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because I'm releasing a detailed video next week on exact meal plans that combine all 6 seeds for maximum muscle growth. It'll have step-by-step instructions, recipes, and precise timing for when to eat each seed. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe and hit that bell icon right now. Number 2 is hemp seeds, and this is where things get really extraordinary. Hemp seeds deliver 31 grams of complete protein per 100 grams with a digestibility rate of 94%. This makes them easier for aging digestive systems to process than almost any other protein source, including eggs or meat. Think about what that means. You could eat the highest quality protein in the world, but if your body can't digest and absorb it, it's worthless. Hemp seeds solve this problem completely. The protein in hemp seeds contains something called edestin, a globular protein that's remarkably similar to the proteins found in human blood plasma. Your body recognizes it immediately and can use it to build muscle tissue with virtually no waste or stress on your kidneys. This is huge for older adults whose kidney function often declines with age. Many older people have to limit their protein intake to protect their kidneys, which accelerates muscle loss. Hemp seeds provide maximum protein with minimum kidney stress. Researchers made a stunning discovery about hemp seeds. They contain the perfect 3-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. This precise balance reduces systemic inflammation by up to 58%, while simultaneously boosting muscle recovery speed by 35% in adults over 70. Most people have a ratio closer to 20-to-1, which promotes inflammation and muscle breakdown. Hemp seeds literally reset your body's inflammatory balance. What makes hemp seeds absolutely unique is their gamma-linolenic acid content. This is a rare omega-6 that actually fights inflammation rather than promoting it. Studies show it can increase muscle strength by 25% in just 6 weeks when combined with resistance exercise, even in people who haven't exercised in years. The amino acid profile is particularly rich in branched-chain amino acids, especially leucine. Leucine acts as the master trigger for muscle protein synthesis. As we age, we need more leucine to trigger the same muscle-building response as younger people. Hemp seeds contain more leucine per gram than eggs, making them superior for stimulating muscle growth in aging bodies. Incorporating hemp seeds into your daily routine couldn't be simpler. They have a mild, nutty flavor and soft texture, so you can sprinkle them on literally anything. Salads, yogurt, oatmeal, soup, smoothies, you name it. You don't need to grind them or soak them or cook them. Just open the bag and start adding them to your meals. 3 to 4 tablespoons spread throughout the day maintains a constant supply of amino acids in your bloodstream, keeping your muscles in a building state rather than a breakdown state. And now finally, we come to number 1, chia seeds. These tiny seeds that ancient warriors called running food contain 17 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. But what makes them the absolute king of muscle-building seeds for people over 70 is something that seems almost magical. They can absorb 12 times their weight in water, creating a gel-like substance that provides sustained protein release for up to 6 hours. Imagine having a time-release protein capsule that's completely natural and provides your muscles with a constant stream of building blocks throughout the day. Researchers discovered something absolutely remarkable about chia seeds that challenges everything we thought we knew about protein absorption and aging. The protein in chia seeds actually becomes more bioavailable as you age. The absorption rate increases from 76% in young adults to an astounding 95% in people over 70. This is completely opposite to what happens with every other protein source, where absorption typically decreases with age. It's as if nature designed chia seeds specifically for older adults. The leucine content in chia seeds is what truly sets them apart. At 7% of total protein, it's higher than almost any other plant source and rivals protein powders. But here's the crucial difference. While processed protein often causes digestive issues in older adults like bloating, gas, and discomfort, chia seeds actually improve digestion while delivering this crucial muscle-building amino acid. What truly makes chia seeds extraordinary is their effect on cellular hydration. The gel they form when mixed with liquid doesn't just sit in your stomach. It actually helps transport water and nutrients directly into muscle cells, increasing cell volume by up to 20%. This isn't just about making muscles look fuller. Increased cell volume triggers anabolic signaling pathways that accelerate muscle growth and repair. A groundbreaking study followed adults over 70 who consumed just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds daily for 12 weeks. The results were so impressive that researchers initially thought there had been an error in their calculations. Participants gained an average of 2.8 pounds of lean muscle mass while improving their walking speed by 23% and grip strength by 31%. They didn't change their exercise routine. They didn't take any other supplements. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds daily created these remarkable changes. The absolute best way to maximize chia seeds' muscle-building potential is to create what I call muscle-building chia pudding. Take 2 tablespoons of chia seeds and mix them with 1 cup of milk or plant-based milk. Add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a dash of cinnamon. These aren't just for flavor. Vanilla contains compounds that enhance protein absorption, and cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity. Mix everything together and refrigerate overnight. In the morning, you'll have a pudding-like consistency that provides sustained protein release for 6 hours. Here's an advanced strategy that can double the effectiveness. Consume chia seeds at 3 specific times during the day. First, have a tablespoon in the morning with breakfast to kickstart muscle protein synthesis after the overnight fast. Second, have another tablespoon 30 minutes before any physical activity to prime your muscles for growth. Third, have a tablespoon before bed to provide overnight muscle protection and repair. This timing strategy maintains elevated amino acid levels throughout the entire 24-hour period. Now here's what everyone misses. Each seed alone is powerful, but when you combine them the right way, the effects multiply exponentially. In the morning, start with chia seeds soaked overnight to provide sustained protein release throughout the day. Add ground flax seeds to your breakfast for their omega-3 anti-inflammatory effects. For your afternoon snack, have a handful of pumpkin seeds to maintain stable blood sugar and provide zinc and magnesium for muscle recovery. In the evening, consume tahini made from sesame seeds to boost overnight recovery and improve sleep quality. Throughout the day, sprinkle hemp seeds on your meals for their easily digestible protein. And keep sunflower seeds handy for post-activity consumption to maximize the growth window. This might sound like a lot of seeds, but we're talking about small amounts that can easily be incorporated into your regular meals. The total daily amount is less than half a cup, yet the impact on your muscle health can be transformative. The financial aspect is worth mentioning too. A month's supply of all 6 seeds costs less than a single bottle of most protein supplements, yet you're getting superior nutrition that's been proven more effective in clinical studies. Here's your action plan for the next 24 hours. Step 1, get the seeds right now. Go to your local grocery store and buy sunflower seeds raw and unsalted, sesame seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, and chia seeds. Step 2, don't wait until you have all 6 seeds. Start with any seed you can get today. Even just 1 seed will make a difference. Every day you wait is a day of potential strength lost. Step 3, commit publicly. Drop a comment right now that says, "I commit," if you're going to try these seeds for the next 8 weeks. When you make a public commitment, you're twice as likely to follow through. The power to transform your muscle health is literally in these tiny seeds. People are already experiencing remarkable transformations. They're climbing stairs without struggle, playing with grandchildren, opening jars without help, and living independently with confidence. These aren't miracles. These are the natural results of giving your body the nutrition it needs to build and maintain muscle. Now, the power is in your hands. Get the seeds, start your journey, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button so this information can reach more people who desperately need it. Comment below with your age and which seed you're starting with first. I'll be reading every comment and responding with personalized tips. It's time to get strong. Let's do this.